Dodger Stadium, Baton Rouge. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. Guys, he told me that his quarterback deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Not only has he taken care of the ball and done a great job through the passing attack, he is devastating in the rushing game. He's been unstoppable this season in the red zone, a true dual-threat quarterback. I'll keep you posted on how he continues to rise in that Heisman conversation. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Y'all was brutal with this schedule, boy.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Y'all was brutal with this schedule,
He'll
boy.
be stopped at the 17.
This game is terrible.
Rutgers offense will go to work first. We get a look at KJ Duck, and you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Big plays.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
That's a
Y'all
really
was brutal.
impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running game.
Lost to fire on second down. Working that wide receiver screen. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Y'all was brutal with this schedule.
You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry.
Looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be loose on second
That's
down.
the ball.
That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Oh, this nigga is all
On
fucked up.
third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Y'all was brutal with this schedule, yo.
Worried about the first drive. It's a good play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshmen settling in a tough environment on the road. The crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his career. There's no question. So this is obviously a major challenge. If I'm the head coach now, I'm pulling him aside and I'm saying, hey, listen, interceptions are going to happen. Let's get that one out of the way now. Let's learn from it. Let's move forward. But as a play caller, you got to help this young quarterback out. Now, you have to run the ball. You got to find him some easy completions to get his...
Oh, my God.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Y'all was brutal with this schedule, man.
The offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Finds his man. It's Black. And he'll be brought down.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. To the ground to try to move the chain.
He's playing in the hardest place to play, man.
They could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trying to keep the drive alive. There's some room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pick.
I like that they're moving a little bit faster, though. They feel like normal now.
Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Yeah, these niggas are just catching picks.
Turnover can swing
Oh,
momentum.
my God.
Got some room to run. He's at the 10. They finally get him down, but
Oh, my God.
Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll run it with Caden Durham. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's 3rd and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from
Oh, he
deep.
dropped the screen
And
pass.
misconnection on 3rd down.
And they going
He
for
decided
it.
not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Back to throw, it's Levin.
Yo, what?
Touchdown,
Come on, man.
the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And
Our
the extra
defense
point
is
was
about to
good as
make
they
a
finished
stop.
the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make
All
the
right,
stop
man.
at the
Let's get it
19.
together, guys.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this first
Yo,
quarter.
that first
as
quarter was
indicated
about
by
kind
the
of
stats.
fast, bro.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen.
Fast as
And
hell.
it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He turns that loose down the right side.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense. Now, they haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field.
Oh, come on. Look at the ball, right?
For this offense, they can't get anything going.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Oh my God!
He's free.
My coverage team really sucks.
Some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Got the quick completion, and they pick up just a few on that completion. LSU quick to the line.
And, man, this offense is going to be so much fun to watch. How fast can they get it to click, right? Because every single player that we're going to highlight, whether we do talk about the receivers right now, they're all new. The offensive line's all new. The quarterback's new. Everyone in this program is new, Palmer, and it's on Kiffin to make it work and make it work quickly.
Well, the one thing you know is with this Lane Kiffin offense, these receivers are going to get theirs. They're going to get catches, and you got a really good quarterback in Sam Levitt coming over from Arizona State.
Finding some room. Really good surge for this offense.
What got me in this no huddle, man?
34. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
I think one thing LSU fans want to see right out the gate with this Lane Kiffin offense, can we get some balance? Durham's been here for a couple of years. You've seen some high moments, Palmer, but like they need to get this run game going. They brought in a bunch of offensive linemen in the portal, and especially a big boy over there at left tackle. Interested to see if they can get that run game going.
And they should be able to get it going, too, at LSU, because when you think about Lane Kiffin's offenses back at Ole Miss, I know everybody talks about them throwing the football, but
this Lane Kiffin, that's why.
Think about guys like Quinshawn Judkins and Kejuan Lacey. They always had a...
Makes the grab in their space.
Make the tackle, man!
Zone, he moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job.
Yo, this clock moving fast as
reading the coverage and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense, and here they go. They're trying to score more points.
The run inside. It's Durham. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Levin. Right on the money. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. How efficient have they been as they extend
Yo, why is this clock moving so goddamn on fast,
You
yo?
always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense
You getting our
well,
ass spanked, Joe.
well. They got a lot to cheer
I'm about to get fired.
On the move from inside his
I'm about to be looking for a job in a minute.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste.
Y'all hold me with this fucking schedule.
2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And here's
Oh my God,
interception of the night. Picked up a
Yo.
few extra on that return. But
You can't do nothing on these brother efforts, yo.
The This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside, it's Durham. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire.
Oh, I missed the freaking tackle.
It's Durham. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Back to pass. It's Levitt.
Get his come on, man. That was supposed to be a pick.
Falls to the turf. And the field goal unit is on the field. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try.
Oh, he made that shit.
Got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left.
Yo, this game is going by so goddamn fast, it don't make no sense, yo.
Even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid
like, how do you
that
even
off
come
with a
back from this,
touchdown.
yo?
Because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the away team sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage.
Yo, they do not drop past. They don't drop
Nice pick up on the return, but more important,
they don't drop passes, interceptions, nothing, yo.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down.
Thank you.
Trying to take the top off with the first play of the drive.
Finally a break up.
Nothing to show for it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch.
Like that.
Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can't still stop the clock. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Makes the grab on the left.
Oh,
and to the end zone.
This is ridiculous, yo.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, what great.
These niggas taking this to the woodshed, yo.
Addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that scoring drive. And the scoring
I might even start milking the clock against the computer, because this shit is like ridiculous.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle.
God.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. First half in the books. Time now.
Yo, I had 5 possessions and 5 interceptions, yo.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 16, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, we need to start this over there.
What do you have for us, Holly?
LSU's head coach told me at the half he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
I hate this game, yo.
Fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Black.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on second down.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't catch that shit.
Another interception. They're trying to set records out there.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Dumps it to the back. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, looking for the completion.
Here we go. Let's get some kind of movement. Damn.
And convert to keep this drive
You gotta go a little harder against this.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Going to take a shot.
Oh, my God.
And he's thrown another interception. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They're dealing with a second and long. The give to Caden Durham. Got a little grass. At 20. He's at touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah.
Into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's
I'm
nice
done with this game, man.
Can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey,
Y'all screwed me this year. Y'all did this on purpose, yo.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to add another to their lead.
I'm about to start trying this. Let me see. How you turn the catch meter on, yo? There you go. I'm about to try this catch meter thing, man.
No time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Raymond. A collision, and he stops at the 27 after picking up 1. The Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back.
Oh, my God. Yo, this nigga is just throwing the ball straight to the defense, yo.
A solid return on the pick.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need...
Pressure is effective from
Damn,
the
defense, that's what
They
we
knock it
need.
down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Tigers now with a long way to go.
That's
pick
what
up
we
the
need,
first
defense.
down. Back to throw, it's Lemon. Here's the pressure.
Let's go, D. That's what we need.
Defense is set up.
Damn.
Really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The offense in hurry-up mode. Sends it back in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision?
Oh, my God. He jumped right in front of that pass.
Stops the drive. He was thinking big return. Didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Defense playing a bail technique. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man. It's Durham. Good job.
Yo, the running back catching passes like that? Come on,
Because he
bro.
got nothing after the catch.
And how about the creativity by the offense? You split your running back all the way out wide. Why? You like the matchup. Like, he can be a receiver. He can run routes. He stays on the outside part of the field. They like the matchup. They throw it to him. He wins that rep. Nice job by this offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Oh, these niggas is just disrespecting me. They going for it on 4th and
They were going to try to get
whatever
this
it is,
receiver
you
the ball
know?
in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Oh, it's 3rd down.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3.
This schedule is hell, bro.
As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. And
He didn't get it. Thank you, baby.
on the cusp.
And they going for it. Come on,
Short
guys.
of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down.
This is the stop we need right
If they
here.
don't convert
We
this
getting our
4th
ass
down,
bust,
there
but
will
come
be
on, guys.
questions to be answered. Tries to get it on the ground.
Good job.
He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs. and that
Finally
leaves
something,
the door
God
open.
damn.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats.
They got the
This is-
bitch in on us and everything,
yards
yo.
receiving, like, all these plays still matter.
Looking to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes a deep grab. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
It really is.
from the red zone, looking for a space. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw again. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on fourth down.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down and 6 from their own 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mary. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. It'll be third and long. Corner's going to give them room. Here's Lewis to throw. And he intercepts it in their end zone.
My defense stayed scoring touchdowns for me. Yo.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But I'll tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Play fake, Lewis. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The run inside. It's Berry. Might have a chance. He gets just a few links away from that first down marker as they almost convert on third down there. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Nah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Looking downfield on first down. He wants a big play here late. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. With the catch, it's Duff. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech.